Dear Lord, let this never be said, we stood knee-deep in river, yet still dying of thirst. Shamefully, this is the true reflection with the residents of Dambai, as they stood knee-deep in River Uti, yet still dying of thirst. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Net Digital Media. My name is Paul Lengua. In today's episode, we'll be talking about the water challenges, water crisis in Dambai that has disgraced Ghana at the global front. This and many more coming your way. And if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified. So it will shock you to know that residents of Dambai are suffering from acute shortage of water despite the plenty water running through River Oti. Isn't that shocking? Isn't that disgraceful? Isn't that shameful? Isn't that pathetic? Isn't that unthinkable that residents of Dambai having this River Oti running through the city, running through the place, running through this area, still suffering from water crisis? Yes, if you've not heard that, that is what I just said. People in Dambai are suffering, most especially when it's dry season like this. Water challenges left, right. People do not get water to do what they are expected to use it for. People do not get water to do their domestic chores, and it's so shameful. Despite the water, the plenty water we have. Now, come to think of it, this particular disgrace isn't for only the residents of Dambai, but then for the entire country at the global front. In a sense that we have foreigners who reside in Dambai. At times, I walk on the street of Dambai and then I see white people. Then I ask myself, what are they doing here? Despite the challenges this place has. And number one thing is water challenges, the water crisis. As we speak now, people are suffering. Workers that move from big cities and are now residing in Dambai are suffering. They are complaining that there's no water. So where do people get water to bath and go to work if we have this water crisis? Look, schools are suffering. The college, the OT, senior high school, the schools in this area are all suffering as a result of that. People do not have Dambai at heart. The leaders, the stakeholders do not have Dambai at heart. And what even got me angry so much is that here is given the regional capital, yet development is nothing to write home about. Why have we subjected these people to this kind of slavery? We have River Oti. We have River Oti, yet there's no water for people to use in their homes. The shocking and funniest thing is that MP from this area was a deputy minister in charge of water and sanitation, yet could not bring Ghana Water Company to this place to at least set up taps for people, to at least establish its agency here so that water could be provided in people's homes. Putting that aside, we have this water, and the government knowing fully well that water challenge or water crisis, okay, is the problem with these people in Dambai, yet pay the blind eye to it. Our leaders don't think. They don't think at all for we the residents, for we the people that put them there. It's simple. In advanced countries, where will you see water like this? And people in that area still suffering from water in all challenges. Still having water crisis. In which advanced country will you see this? We don't think as Africans. We do not think at all. Dambai having this River Oti, plenty water, and people find it even difficult crossing because the ferry gets spoiled and people cannot cross. And even putting bridge over it has become a problematic. People are saying that it will be difficult putting a bridge over the distance, the river. That should tell you that we have plenty of water here, yet people are suffering from acute shortage of water. Let me explain to you why our leaders do not think. In advanced countries, political leaders or government in power or the political party in power, okay, look through areas that we have resources, and then they make sure that those areas, they turn those resources into useful things so that people over there do not suffer. They won't feel like we have this and it has not been put to proper use. But we live in a country, in a continent that our leaders don't think as such. We have cassava. Then government quickly goes there, establish cassava factory, get people employed, and then people will be using these cassava farms or cassavas then to do something to better their lives. We have water. So government cannot even come and establish a company here that will be providing water to homes. Come to think of it, this doesn't make sense. So in advanced countries, the government identifies resources and then they utilize those resources for the benefit of the residents. If you do not know, most people are not comfortable staying in Dambai as a result of these issues. What is so difficult that government cannot provide water, taps, okay, for the residents of Dambai? How much will it cost government to provide water to people? We live in a country that people don't think about those that they lead, but then themselves. And you sheepishly to also, follow them. You praise them, you worship them. Come to think of that, what sense does it really make that people of Dambai having River Oti flowing all this while, yet they are suffering from acute shortage of water, water crisis? Look, I have footages of the mess that has been caused in some of these, government institutions as a result of water being a challenge in Dambai here. Why? What is so difficult that people of Dambai cannot have water, despite the river that we have? And what is so difficult that government cannot think to turn resources in this district around to benefit the people? Yet people are suffering. This is a call, a clarion call, okay, on the Ghana Water Company to look into this. The people of Dambai are suffering. They need your help. They need your aid. Come and help residents of Dambai. They need water. And without water, people can survive. Without water, you bring in people here and then they want to take transfer to other places. It affects the economic growth of this place if you do not know. We need water. Ghana Water Company, please, we need water in Dambai. Come to our aid. Residents are suffering. They are indeed suffering. They need water to use for their domestic staff. It doesn't make sense. Isn't this a shame? Isn't this a shame? This disgrace in Dambai, isn't that a shame, okay, to Ghana at the global front? All the leaders in this country are all shame. They should bow their head in shame that they've been in power all this while, yet Dambai is suffering. Dambai has been left out and no one cares about it. No one talks about their problems. No one comes to their aid. Are they not part of this country? Are they not? When you hear Dambai, it's a big name in the mouth of many people. But when you come, it's something else. Why are we treating people like this? Those in power, the politicians, why are we treating people like this? Isn't that a shame that we have this water running, this River Oti, and still people in Dambai are suffering from acute shortage of water? It's a shame to all MPs. It's a shame to all ministers. It's a shame to government that came and gone. To wrap up this, please, Ghana Water Company, Residents of Dambai are suffering. Come to their aid. They don't have water in their homes. They don't have taps in their homes. We need your help so that people in Dambai, the Uti regional capital, can live problem-free of water. All right, so what do you think about this problem? Don't you think this is a disgrace to the entire country? A disgrace to our leaders? Disgrace to the stakeholders of Dambai? Drop your comment in the section below. The dew of the day has crept upon our thoughts, and nature must obey its necessity. This is where we draw the curtains. Until we meet again, if you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that whenever we drop new content, you'll be the first to get notified.